Hi guys, welcome back to my video. As you can see today I'm going to be doing the sewing of the spots onto the mushrooms. So as you can see I've done 2 of each one so far. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do one big one here with you, and then I'll put the little one, another little one up here, so it's all into the same sort of space. So the next thing you do, basically grab your tail that you've worked through and basically attach it to your needle, your darning needle, so you thread that through. Now with the actual work itself, as you can see there is 2 different parts to the work. You've got the front loop and the back loop. What I'm going to do is you're going to work through the back loop of every single stitch around. So let's thread that through, and as you can see we are getting there. So yes, I do understand that it might not look right, but everyone has their own way of doing things. Like I could easily get with the little one, that little one in there if I wanted to as well, like so. I do apologise if I'm moving it out. So yeah, I could easily get that in there if I wanted to, but it won't look right to me. So I need it spaced out. I might not actually put that one on actually. So yeah, let's actually get rid of you. So that was my mistake. I've only got to do 3 of the big ones and 2 of the little ones. So there you go. But it depends on how big your actual work is. So if it's a big one, then yes, you can do more of the spots. So as you can see where I came out of that one. So what I'll do is I'll go through in that one and then find the next hole from the next stitch along and come out of there. And then you basically do that all the way around. There. So then what I'll do is I'll go back into the back loop of the next stitch along and thread it. So by the end of this you should have your spots looking like they are now. So what I'll do is I'm going to do this in a time lapse for you so you can see how quick or how I actually sew it, and I'll try and be as good as I can for it. Alright, I'll be back in a moment. As you can see, I've just finished sewing that one on, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish it off. As you can see there's a little tail here from when I was doing the little ones, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into that stitch. Oh, came off. And then what I do is, to make sure it's actually solidified, I actually tie it into a knot like this. So you basically do a double knot there, and then what I do is now going to basically hide the tails. So what I do is I insert basically into that same stitch where the knot is and just thread the needle through to wherever you want to put it. So because it's white, it'll be easier to put it at the bottom, and then what you do is just snip it off, and you do the same with the other one as well, which I am going to do right about once I've sorted that bit out. So like I said before, just thread the needle so you can see what you're doing, and then with the second one, just put it in the opposite direction. So I'll put one this way, this one I'll go that way. So I'll do the opposite direction. And then that's your little mushroom done. So there we go. And as you can see, that's my little toadstool slash mushroom, depends on where you're from, finished. And as you can see, I've got all the little spots at the top. You can see where I've joined everything in together, and it's quite solid actually. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna now show you it properly in a different direction, so it's easy for you guys to see. So back in a moment. Hi, thank you so much for watching, everybody. As you can see, I've now finished the toadstool. Just a reminder, it's from the Aldi So Crafty collection. I used everything that was part of the kit that came with it, so the crochet hook, the wool that was with it, or yarn depending on where you're from. I call it wool. And the only bits that they didn't have were the scissors, darning needle, and then also the stitch marker, which, like I've done in all my other videos, is the Moomin one. So if you enjoyed this video, thank you so much for watching. I absolutely appreciate it. Hopefully it helps you make this in the future. And also as well is next pack I'll be doing will be a Christmas one, so I'll start that in the beginning of November, and then I'll probably do about the same, 3 or 4 different parts to it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely evening or rest of your day, depending on when you're watching this, and see you on the next one. Thank you so much. Bye.